Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Markiss Stone, and I'm the host of the Daily Dose, and I would like to welcome you to the next day of your new life. That's right. See, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What will you do with yours today on this beautiful August the 6th, 2019, the year of consistency, and the third quarter of the triple threat, family, career, and fitness? Well, you know it's Turn Up Tuesday, and you know what goes down on Turn Up Tuesday. Somebody needs their daily dose of positivity, inspiration, motivation, education, any word that ends with Asian at the end of it. Some of these people need it, but in order for everybody that's down in the deep blue sea kicking it with Nemo right now, somebody went back to the future and talked to the 90s Will Smith and brought him to 2019 for the new Will Smith Gemini Man. He need his antidote for sure. But in order for him to get it, I need all my favorite and loyal doses to do me my favorite thing in the whole wide world on the count of three, and that's 1, 2, 3. Hawk, smash that share button, baby. Smash it, smash it, smash it, uppercut it. I mean, turn into Street Fighter and E-Honda that thing, just pop, 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 and knock that share button out of the park, because today's topic is going to be fire. We're going to see if we can burn the Daily Dose studio down today. Y'all cool with that? If I burn it down, y'all going to help me bring it back up? Are y'all going to help me? I got a little, somebody need to be on fire extinguisher patrol to try to put me out today, because it's going to be lit. I'm feeling good, y'all. It's Turn Up Tuesday. Y'all feeling good? It's the beginning of the month. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty fine. You want to know why I'm doing fine? Because your boy is rolling on hashtag 75 hard. That's right. I just completed day 15 yesterday of staying consistent. You see the progress picture. The dad bod is slowly just oozing away. He just moonwalking his way out my life because I'm staying consistent on the fitness. You see the indoor workout, outdoor workout. You see the healthy food. I'm getting my knowledge on. That's right. Reading is fundamental. And you know I'm definitely getting my gallon of water in per day as well too. And then I got to start this morning off doing it right too. The sweat was dripping this morning. How many calories did I burn? 812 calories just gone. Y'all know that sweat is just fat crying, right? That's what sweat is. Like if you look up sweat in the Urban Dictionary, it just says fat crying. That's what the fat is like. No, I don't want to leave. And I'm like, no, you gotta go. You've been taking up space and paying rent in my house for way too long. You gotta go. And so right after that, I went and got my yogi on. Check your boy out doing a back bend. I got fancy today. I was like, let me go ahead and see if I can get a leg up in the air with this thing. I am getting fancy with the yogi, y'all. Y'all ain't ready. Some of y'all ain't ready. I ain't worried about y'all. Anyway, in case you came a little bit fashionably late, I got a little homie named Lyric that's going to tell you what to do. Lyric, tell him what's up.
Hulk smash the share button.
That's right, Hulk smash the share button. And do me a favor, beast up it with a title in it. Tell somebody, hey, come to the Dose House. Tag a buddy and say, hey, you really need to hear this today. If you know somebody that really need that antidote, go ahead and tag them in this right now. Well, today's topic is going to be based off of positivity. That's right. I bring that all the time. But today is a special antidote. Who's going to sit at the bar and take a shot with your boy today? The practice of being, or a tendency to be, positive or an optimistic attitude. That is very important. That whole optimistic attitude thing. I have many conversations with a lot of people. And I remember going live on Saturday. And I remember having some conversations with people on Sunday, and I just talked to some people, and some people just do not have an optimistic attitude. They do not think that the light is at the end of the tunnel. They do not think that they can progress the way they want to. I had a conversation yesterday with somebody that life is just holding them back, and they have all these excuses, and they don't love themselves, and they've been beating them. Let me tell you, I done been down the road before, and I'm here to help you today. Let me tell you what inspired today's topic, because today's topic is going to be pretty cool. A few things. The first thing is I read this quote that said, you only get one life. Why not live it the best you can? There's no do-overs in this thing, and I think some people think that they get the, you ever just go through life and you look up one day and you say, man, I'm in my late 20s. You ever look up and you say, dang, I'm in my late 30s. You ever look up and say, dang, where did the 30s go? I'm in my late 40s. Did you ever look and see where the 40s went and say, man, I'm in the 50s, and you start thinking about retirement? You ever get to retirement and say, dang, I'm retired? Life passes you by so fast, so why not live it the absolute best that you actually can? Somebody sent me a text message yesterday, and I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. I gotta bring my face a little bit close to the screen to read it, but it really made my day. And I get these text messages occasionally. This came from a gentleman that I used to, he was one of my employees at my old store in Illinois. He sent this. He says, I'm not sure what, but something compelled me to text you today. I think it was because I'm reflecting on my life right now on my way home and how I got to this point in my very brief career, and it really started with you. Dang, that made me feel #special. So I just wanted to say I appreciate you for giving me my first opportunity in this business and teaching me the things you did. I honestly think I learned a lot from you. Different closes, management styles, etc. I remember in my interview with you, you told me you were going to hire me just because of my confidence. And that's still something that I'm still recognized for today. I hope all is well with you and the family. I love messages like that. I sent him a message back, and then this is what he said right after that. He says, I appreciate it, Markiss. I remember you always talked about was leaving an impression on somebody's life, or at least helping one person change theirs. And having the opportunities I've been given now, I've changed my life drastically, so much to the point that I knew one of my ultimate goals was to become a sales manager, GSM, GM type of person, because I wanted to help impact somebody else's life in the way that mine was impacted. If you're ever in Champaign or Bloomington, hit me up. You guys don't know truly how much that stuff means to me. You know, I say every single day, I do what I do from the heart and I don't expect nothing in return. I didn't expect this, and let me tell you, when you have an impact on somebody's life that you haven't talked to, and let's say, I don't think I talked to this gentleman for about a year now, but I used to manage him back in Illinois. And when somebody sends you a message like that, let me tell you, it's very touching. And y'all know I'm a Cancer, so I get my feelings sometimes. But the whole point behind that text message was to let you guys know that the reason that I'm here is to try to help everybody live a different and a better life. So today's antidote, I'm going to give you 7 daily rules for a better life. So maybe you can text message somebody that one day. Who knows? Maybe it's me, maybe it's somebody else. Who knows? But what's most important is it doesn't matter what happened all the way up until today. What matters is from the time you finish watching this video, what you're going to do going forward. Let's get into the antidote.
The antidote is a medicine taken and given to counteract a particular poison. Now, Markiss, it's 6:30 a.m. on the Eastern Time Zone. The dose house is starting to get filled to capacity with people who want that antidote. I think it's time to refill some prescriptions. Hit them with the antidote.
All right, usually you guys know that I'll give you 3, but today I got 7, so I got to roll through these bad boys. So the first thing to live a better life is to wake your butt up early. Listen, let me tell y'all, if it's anybody that loves sleep, I love sleep to death. I love it, love it, love it. I get it, trust me, I love rest. But let me tell you, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream, baby. All this wasted time, you only got 24 hours in a day. You spend 8 to 10 of it working. You spend a few hours of it getting ready. You spend a few hours of it watching Netflix, playing PlayStation, and all this other BS. Let me tell you, you ever say that I don't have time to do that? You raise your hand. Do me a favor if you can do this right now. If you're driving, watching on the replay, don't do this. But if you are live right now and you know that you're supposed to be doing something to advance your life, advance your career, and do better, raise your hand up. Now, here's the deal. If you are consistently doing them every single day, keep your hand up. I'm sorry, if you're not doing them, keep your hand up. How many people's hands are still up right now? You know that you're supposed to be getting up early. Every single time somebody tries to implement something in your life to say, hey, if you do this, you will achieve better results, and you say, well, I don't have time for that. Let me give you an example real quick. How many people out there know they're supposed to be working out? How many people got a little bit of pounds they need to lose? How many people got a little bit of body fat that they need to shred a little bit? How many little inches of dad bod and mom bod that need to go away? How many people need to be more disciplined at work? How many people need to put their phone down? How many people need to be reading and educating themselves more as opposed to watching TV, watching The Bachelorette or The Bachelor or I don't know what's on TV. I don't watch TV like that. But how many times have you put off something that you knew would progress your life, your career, your status, your everything in life, but you pushed it off and gave a BS excuse because you said you didn't have time because you failed at prioritizing? In order to get the things accomplished, you will never have time. You have to create time. Time is the new currency. If you guys didn't get the memo yet, time is more important than money these days. You are putting off things to accelerate your career for the fact that you want to dabble in temporary pleasures that's going to give you a little bit of satisfaction right here, but no sustainable long-term results. Create time. Start getting your butt up early. I'm living proof. I wake up at 3:50 a.m., snooze button one time, 3:58, I'm hopped up out of that bed and ready to go, baby. It has changed my life. I have created so much time in a day to do exactly what I need to do, so I live a full day. From the time I wake up, from the time I go to bed, I live a full, productive day. Get your butt up early if you want to accomplish more things in life. Number 2, exercise at least 20 minutes, 5 days a week. Now, here's the deal. I want you guys to really just think about this for a second. Exercise is crucial to your health. If you want to live a long, prosperous life, you will increase the chances of doing that by exercising. I'm not saying that you got to go out and kill yourself and do P90X. I'm not saying that you got to go out and buy a Peloton like me. Listen, if you just go on YouTube and Google, I promise you, there are plenty of at-home workouts that you can do with no weights at all whatsoever. There are so many body weight exercises that you can do, just you yourself. Listen, you got a phone, you got an iPhone, you got an Android, you got a playlist. Go in there, you got a Spotify account or something. Go in there, make you a playlist, get you some turned up music, whatever floats your boat. I don't care if it's rock and roll, metal, lit, turn up, hip hop, R&B. I don't care what it is. Go make you a little 20-minute playlist that usually consists of about 4 to 6 songs, and get your butt right. Just go to YouTube and Google. They all out there for absolutely free. For free. You don't have to go spend no extra money. I'm just telling you to get physical a little bit. What happens when you get physical is your endorphins start. Let me tell you, if you don't know what this thing called endorphins is, it's hard to explain. I'm sorry, the definition may be a little bit hard, but let me tell you what it does to you. It makes you feel so good. When you done working out, for the people that's out there that's been working out, you know when you done working out, you dead for a few seconds, but after that, you come alive like nobody's business. It's 6:30 in the morning right now in the Eastern time zone. It's 4:30 on Mountain time right now. Some of you guys are just waking up a few minutes before to watch this right here, and you're always like, Marcus, how do you have so much energy? Dude, I've been up for 2.5 hours already. I already got 2 workouts in already. No wonder I'm feeling so good, because the endorphins is going. Get you some of the endorphins. If you're going to do some antidotes and do some drugs, get you some endorphins. I promise you, you'll like them a whole lot. Number 3, read at least 10 pages a day. Let me holler at my homegirl real quick. Hey, Alexa, how long does it take to read 10 pages?
I don't know that.
She don't know, but Siri know. It takes about 20 minutes. It takes about 20 minutes to read 10 pages of a book. So grab your personal development book. I'm not talking about no Harry Potter. I'm not talking about no Dr. Seuss. Get you something that's going to help propel you forward and catapult you forward and grow your brain. Get you something that's going to help you. Think about whatever career field that you're in. Get a book and start trying to become an expert in that craft. Think about some of your hobbies. Grab a book on that and learn a little bit more about that so you can become an expert in that craft. Whatever you do, just read a little bit more. Your brain is the most powerful muscle inside your body, and you have to exercise it. See, here's the deal. Your brain is just like muscles. Like literally, if you don't lose it, you will. If you don't use it, you will lose it. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you, when you get to that, when you're a parent and you get to that 4th, 5th, 6th grade homework, you start looking like, man, what they teaching these kids these days? You going to Google and you downloading apps and all this kind of stuff. Let me tell you, I done been there. I'm not judging nobody. I done been there. If you don't use this thing, you will lose this thing. I know somebody can feel me today. Zach Pertwee, can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
See, y'all don't know me and Zach Pertwee was friends. I had to throw that in there right now. Let's go ahead and get to number 4. Do yourself the biggest favor ever and work harder than you did yesterday. Now, how many people actually reflect on their life and evaluate their life on a day-by-day basis? How many of you guys actually look at your day at the end of the day and say, was I productive today? Do you ever look at your day and say, was I a person of value today? Did I impact somebody's life today? Did I make a significant impact on this earth today? Did I leave this earth in better shape than it was when I came into this earth? Look at your day on a day-to-day basis. Evaluate yourself, grade yourself, and say, man, am I excelling right now, or am I starting to go backwards? If you do this on a daily basis, I promise you, you will start to live the prosperous life that you want to. The problem is we don't audit our life sometimes. We just go through life winging it. We wake up, we get in the shower, brush our teeth, we go to work, we clock in, we clock out, we go back home, we sit down, we watch TV a little bit, and then we go to sleep, and we don't audit our life to figure out, are we becoming the best version of ourselves? And that's when time starts flying by, because you're having fun a little bit, you know what I mean? And then once you actually take an audit, somebody said that they didn't have time. If you are a constant abuser of the phrase, I don't have time, this is what I want you to do. I want you to write down every single thing that you do every single day for an entire week, and on Sunday, I want you to study that, and I guarantee you will find some gaps in there, or you can find some things that you can substitute that you can make a long, prosperous, a great life for yourself. Let's go ahead and get into number 5. Give more. And what I mean by give more is give more to other people. Put other people first before you can actually think about yourself. I've done that for an extremely long time, and let me tell you, the one who giveth receiveth the most. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it, but I think my dose has got the antidote. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. He or she who giveth the most receiveth the most. Zach per tweet, can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Give to somebody as opposed to receiving all the time. It's not always about you, boo-boo. I get it. You want to be the best version of yourself, but sometimes you got to give in order to receive. You know, a big part of what I do, the part of the reason that I read so much, part of the reason that I'm a constant growth and progress is because I truly believe what I was put on this earth to do, which is help other people. But in order to help other people, I got to help myself first. So part of it is being selfish in the fact that I'm working out every day, I'm reading, I'm doing this and that, but I'm going through all the struggles, I'm going through all the pain, so I can be a testimony to you guys to show you guys if you want to live a better, prosperous life, here are the steps that I took to be able to do it. And I thank and appreciate every single one of you for coming to the Dose House, but I do this in order to give to you guys, and I don't ask to receive anything in return. Donations is accepted. It's kind of like that little tip jar outside of Starbucks, where it's like, you don't gotta give me no tip, but just in case you want to bless a player, just go ahead and just drop a few coins in there. Y'all know I gotta have a little fun on the Dose House. Number 6, spend more time with the ones that you love. Now this is crucial, this is critical. I was guilty of this as well too. I was such a goal-oriented person, and I'm so glad that I took the ability to audit my life. I was spending so much time working on my profession, trying to become an expert in my craft. I mean, learning while I'm at work, learning after work, picking up additional hobbies so that I can't just be focused on work all the time. You know, I was going to work to get away from home and going home to get away from work. And then when I got away from work, I was trying to think about things that made me happy, and I started picking up all these additional hobbies. And I spent so much time in that because I try to be an expert in my craft, and I don't want to do anything halfway. I don't want to do anything in life halfway. I only got one life, so if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go all in. For the people that's known me for decades, they know when Markiss puts his mind to something and he says he's going to do it, he's going to do it all the way. He's not going to half do it at all. And the problem is, what was happening was I was missing out on that quality time with the ones that I love. So take my trips, falls, stumbles along the way, and take that as an example for me to let you guys know, in order to live this prosperous life that you want to, it has to come full circle. There are people that are on social media that mean absolutely nothing, yet we give them the ability to control our life. We do what we do on social media for these people. We post this stuff out there to try to see how many likes we can get and how much love we can get and the affection and the attention of others. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, after being on Facebook since 2006, people come in your life for seasons and people come in your life for reasons. These people don't care about you. You may have a small percentage of some elite loyal people that really look forward to you, that you help, inspire, motivate, and all this other kind of stuff. But the majority of these people, you're nothing to them. So stop trying to impress them and substitute the time that you're trying to spend impressing somebody else and spend that with the ones you love. Impress the ones that's in your house right now. Be the MVP of your house right now. Be the MVP husband and wife right now. Be the MVP dad or mom right now. Impress those people that you're going to spend the majority of the rest of your life with. Zach per tweet, one more time. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Somebody feel me. Can I get some likes, loves, hearts, something in here? Does somebody need to be tagged in this video right now? It's getting a little bit hot right now. Do you need to bring a friend to the Dose House and wrap your arm around them? Does some of your co-workers need to hear this? Does your spouse? Does your kids? Does somebody you know need to hear this? Invite them to the Dose House. Type their name in the comments section right there, and let's get them on in here so we can grow this thing to capacity. Last but not least, let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you something. This is about to seem so simple, but I don't think some of you guys get it. Smile more. I don't think some of you guys get it. Smile more. How many people do you see on a daily basis that just walk around not smiling? How many people do you see on a daily basis that's just upset with life? How many people do you see on a daily basis that couldn't crack a smile if they tried to? How many people, as soon as you walk through the door at 9 o'clock in the morning, they already upset at the world? Baby, we just getting started. How you starting a day off bad? How you starting a day off being a negative Nancy? How you starting a day off being a terrible Todd? Like, really? You wake up and you just, the world, weather just sucks today. And listen, how much time do you divulge in spending your time watching CNN and Fox News and MSNBC talking about how the world ain't crap and ain't never gonna be crap, and it's because of gun control, and it's because of violence, and it's because of racism, and it's because of this, and it's because of that, and then you go to work and you start spilling all that negative crap, and don't nobody want to hear all that. Don't nobody want to hear all that, boo-boo. Let me tell you, it takes, man, y'all, somebody entered the statistic right now, do a Google search for me or something. They say it takes like so many muscles in the face to smile, and yet it takes even more muscles to frown. It actually takes more energy to not smile than it does to smile. Try it sometime. Try it sometime. You got a crooked smile, guess what? I got a crooked smile too, and I still got a little baby tooth in my mouth right here, but I still smile all the time. Let me tell you, if you look at some of my older pictures on Facebook, like when I first got started, 2006 and stuff, I never smiled. All my pictures was like this. It's like I was in jail or something. I ain't never been in jail before, but you know why I didn't smile? Because I had a crooked smile. My teeth aren't perfectly straight, and I still got a baby tooth in my mouth. But you know, the day that I actually stopped living for everybody else and started living for myself and loving myself, flaws and alls, and becoming unapologetically me, that is the day that my life became so much better, so much brighter. I smile so much more now, and it's one of my most complimented features is my smile. Even though I was subconscious about it, even though I thought that people was gonna judge me about it, even though I thought all these things, I decided to say, forget what everybody else thinks, and I'm gonna do what makes me feel good, and I'm gonna just go ahead and smile. Gosh, my life got better. Try it. Smile. Let me go ahead and go down to 7 tips again, just in case the people came a little bit fashionably late. Again, if you know somebody that needs this antidote, bring them into the Dose House, invite them on in, and we got to grow this thing to capacity, y'all. I got work to do. And I need the help of my loyal dosers. Get some people in this Dose House. Number 1, wake your butt up early. Number 2, get at least 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week. It's only a few songs on your favorite playlist. You spend more time browsing through Netflix. Number 3, get you some personal development on. Read. Reading is fundamental. It is fun. You learn some stuff. If you don't use that brain, you'll lose that brain. I promise you, you'll look up at 65 and won't know how to count. Number 4, work harder than you did yesterday. Start auditing your life. Number 5, give more. Put yourself out there more. Make it about other people more than it is about yourself. Number 5, spend more time with the ones you love as opposed to investing time trying to impress people that you don't even know. And last but not least, number 7, make sure you smile more. Get your smile on. Did y'all like Zach Per tweet?
Hallelujah.
That's my guy. All right, here's the deal. If you always want to make sure you catch your antidote, if you can't wake up at 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday to catch me live, don't worry. You can check me out on YouTube, baby. That's right. Just type in my name, Markiss Stone, Markiss. That's right, 2 S's because I'm twice as nice. And you can always get your antidote. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you take your Thor hammer and bang that notification bell so you can always get notified when I go live. So you can always show these videos to your people, your friends, your coworkers, your pets. I don't care who you share it with. Just make sure you go ahead and share the content now. But the best way to catch me is live, baby. 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone, Monday through Friday. Type in the Daily Dose Show on Facebook. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the 3 dots underneath it. Hit the following button. Then hit see first so you can always get notified when I go live. Change your notifications to standard to always make sure you get your little drop down of when I go live so you ain't got to keep refreshing the screen. Check out the outro.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose. I hope you got your antidote today. Your daily dose of positivity, inspiration, and motivation. Check me out every Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone on Facebook Live. And don't forget to Hulk smash that share button.
I do what I do from the heart, and I don't expect anything in return. I'm a kid from the south side of Chicago that's here to make my family smile and inspire the world at the same time. Y'all have a fantastic Turn Up Tuesday. Peace.